At the heart of the matter is the applicant's contention that Section 19, 20 and 21 of the Amendment Act directly contravenes Section 200 to 206 of the 1997 Constitution. These constitutional provisions outline the framework for commissions of inquiries and define the limits of presidential authority. Senior counsel Lamin J. Dabo, representing the plaintiffs, argued before the Supreme Court panel that the National Assembly exceeded its legislative mandate by enacting laws that undermines the binding nature and integrity of findings made by commissions of inquiry. The plaintiffs are seeking a judicial declaration. The challenged provision of the inquiry amendment are unconstitutional. The proceedings saw some procedural wrangling. Counsel Dabo presented a motion filed on March 24, 2025, seeking the court's permission for the plaintiffs to file their statement of claim outside the initially prescribed time frame. He supported this motion with a 12-paragraph affidavit sworn by Ibrahima Chati. Chief Justice Hassan B. Jallow questioned the justification for granting this request, asking why should the court grant the order Justice Dabo requested. In response, Counsel Dabo pleaded that the case was of significant public interest and crucial for the pursuit of justice, urging the court to allow the late filing on these grounds. The Chief Justice, however, cautioned against the repeated disregard for filing deadlines under the guise of public interest. Counsel Dabo offered an apology, and the court ultimately granted him leave to move the motion. Further procedural issues arose concerning identification of the defendants in the court documents. The court pointed out a discrepancy where the heading listed the Clerk of the National Assembly as the first defendant, while the body of the document cited the Ministry of Justice. Counsel Dabo acknowledged the error and requested to amend paragraph 3 and 4 accordingly, a request that the state did not object to and was subsequently granted by the court. Another point of contention emerged when Counsel Dabo stated his intention to amend the amended statement of the case. State Counsel Wakawa countered, arguing that the initial statement had already been struck out, leaving no amended statement before the court. Counsel Dabo accepted this correction, instead moved to amend the statement of the case. This motion for amendment was adopted by the court. Following the procedural matters, the Supreme Court adjourned the hearing for April 10, 2025 to allow the state to file its reply to the amended processes, which were accepted by the court. This case has significant importance for the balance of power between the executive and legislative branches and the sanctity of the findings from the Commission of Inquiry in the Gambia. The outcome of this legal challenge will likely shape the future application and impact of presidential amnesty powers in relation to individuals implicated by such inquiries. For Star TV, I am Modu El Paji.